game. I'm hopeful.
Is everyone here? Settle down. I said settle down. You have all been instrumental in helping to maintain peace in Yuzha as members of the International Union Peacekeeping Force. Until today. Earlier, our radar site informed us that a group of unidentified aircraft was approaching. Communication systems went down immediately afterwards. We are led to conclude that they have attacked the site. Here's your mission. It's possible that the Yuzhan ceasefire agreement has been broken for the first time in over a decade. As of today, the Fort Gray's Air Base Squadron of the IUPF has been put on high alert. All members who have been ordered to sortie, fly there immediately. Find the unidentified craft, then use your weapons to round them up and force them to land. If the hostiles counterattack, then you will...
What the hell was that? There's smoke! We're under attack. Numerous unidentified aircraft confirmed overhead. What? How is that possible?
The tank farm to the north has been bombed!
Many injured!
Scramble! All units, take off and eliminate the unidentified craft attacking the base! This is not a drill!
So I will say as much that this game, it leaves a little bit to be desired with the voice acting. Character models can be made a little bit better, but still, I mean, still, they look great. The planes, the land, everything just looks phenomenal, though. Again, I'm still very happy with this. I guess briefing? No, I don't want briefing. No, we did this. No, what the
Settle
fuck
down.
key is that? No,
I said settle down.
how do I skip you? Okay. I don't know why it's. Okay, start mission. Let's go. Go shoot some shit. I can't use this? Rescued from graveyard. Oh, I think that's a chick's plane. Oh, she did. Probably. Probably not. Let's go.
Mage Squadron, aircraft preparations complete. Stand by at the front.
Radar site's still silent. Scramble. Get those birds in the sky. We're sitting ducks. What's happening? Bombers incoming. Don't know how many.
Let's clear that runway. We don't got all day here.
Mage Squadron, head to runway. Column Squadron, take off. Link to Skykeeper. Hurry, Mage Squadron. Trigger, your call sign is Mage 2. Verify and meet back. Mage 2, clear for takeoff. The situation is tight. It's a hell of a welcome party, but we have faith in you. Good luck.
One thing I will say with games like this, I typically like them to be realistic, like in actual, modern day settings, U.S., Russia. But you know what? Little fantasy ain't a problem either. It's still pretty cool.
Good luck.
The carrier. Whoa. Looks like the harbor's taken a lot of damage.
Can't have any more casualties. Time to stop the bullshit. Mage 2, form up with Mage 1. All aircraft, let's do this. Golem Squadron, it's go time.
Roger that.
Going for understood.
This is the AWACS Skykeeper.
I do appreciate that they're using real planes, though. Like, these aren't fantasy or anything. These are real. Countries, for obvious reasons, are fake, but I appreciate the real weapons.
Trigger, I'm your wingman. Fly with me now. That's what it means to be in an element. You gotta keep an eye out for enemy bombers. Okay, here we go.
Oh, I didn't even realize you could do this. I didn't realize that you could fly with a mouse.
You're a good pilot. So I told him. I had to fill an empty spot, so play along. It's still a leash, though.
And you're gone.
Enemy bomber confirmed down. Good job, Mage 2.
Not bad, Mage 2. Trigger, switch your radar. See if you can locate the enemy. There it is, sitting there all pretty, just waiting to be taken.
storage is intact. It's asking for another round. All escorts form up for another attack. Point is 835.
Watch out for the support aircraft.
I'll deal with them later. Going for that bomber. I think it's a bomber.
Fox 2!
Target confirmed down. Looking good, Mage 2. Mage 2, target's in range. Pair of bombers.
Trigger, stay calm. We got this. I know the kid's shown some promise, but let's remember, he's still barely gotten his feet wet.
I mean, we still got him, even though I missed. LI aircraft took his ass out. This is very similar to the older Ace Combat that's on PC. I think it's Assault Horizon. Although that one got really shitty reviews and actually got taken off Steam. Not a bad game though, especially if you can get it on sale. But I honestly can't find it off Humble Bundle or Steam. So.
Fox 3. Fox 3.
That's it. It's great when it's simple.
Enemy bomber down. Nice going, Mage 2.
Not too shabby, Mage 2. You still got a long way to go, kid. I'll give you some pointers back at base if you can make it in one piece. Skykeeper, this is Mage 1, over. Tally 2 bandits.
Copy that. It's a bomber and an escort.
Whoa there, Trigger. Settle down. Mage 2, maintain your element with Mage 1. Do not break off. Mage 1, make sure he doesn't do anything stupid. Welcome. Golem 2, let's maintain element.
Copy that, Commander. I've got your 6 covered, sir.
Radio.
Now, granted, this is the first mission. It's a training level, so nothing really intense is going to happen.
Mage, 2 new enemy groups. Target is down.
Attaboy, Trigger.
This is HQ. Attention all combat groups. Are there any drones? Verify.
Damn it. Fuck, I'm going to go for the target.
Right now, Jesus, this is the kind of shit that really chaps my ass. UAVs. I can't tell them apart.
No, I want to go for that bomber. That's actually the objective.
Fox 2, Fox 2.
I just realized, top left corner, I'm actually being clocked. I have 20 minutes to finish this level. I don't really need 20 minutes to do this mission, but it's nice to know that that's actually a thing. It's still going?
Enemy bomber hit, but still airborne. Finish it off.
Get the fuck out of here. Alright.
Enemy missile detected. Evading.
Where are you, you prick? Alright. There you go, he's down. Alright. Shit, I can't tell where I'm going. Oh, I'm upside down. That's great. Oh, what the fuck am I doing right now? Oh, fuck. Okay, come on. There we go.
Stay sharp, think fast.
Roger that.
I might need 20 minutes to finish this. Space elevator? Wait, we have the technology to build a space elevator, but we only just got drones as kind of like a somewhat new technology? Like, come on, guys. I want to say that's going to be the target. How many bombers are there? 4? Maybe I was playing this on easy. I don't remember. I mean, still, it was, you know, it was a training level, but still. Actually,
Targeting gun range.
that one's down. Yeah, that was bad. I'm gonna switch. Hopefully I'll install.
Lockdown hostile.
Get them all on my sight. 2, 3, go. Oh, something just hit me.
Bomber is down. 1 remaining.
Shit.
Keep your focus.
Shit, they got me
You got
locked.
this.
Shit. And they all disappear?
Golem and Mage. Job well done. All bombers are down. Our radar shows no sign of bandits. You're in the clear.
Mage 2. Flight Commander looks like he's got what it takes. Let's slow down. It's just one sortie. Don't try to be a hero. I want you to make
Marker
it
looks
back
like
in one
Miller
piece
from
here.
Metal Gear.
Yeah, I gotta side with the boss man on this.
Column Squadron, this is HQ. Did you confirm any drones?
What's the deal with all the drones?
Column 1, return to base and report for debriefing.
I am Princess Rosa Cosette Delise of the Kingdom of Erusia. Citizens of Erusia.
Trigger, your call sign is Mage 2. Verify and read back. Mage 2, clear for takeoff.
It's cool that they give you a feedback, not feedback, but like a playback kind of show. Hey, this is where you fucked up. Next mission?
We
No?
are currently assessing the damage to the base. We have confirmed that we know the attacking bogies were from Erusia. International Union peacekeeping force bases all over the Yusian continent were attacked in the same way. The damage is severe. Many wars are lost by failing to recover from the opening blows. That means successfully retaliating was very important. You may have turned the tides of battle here. You have our thanks.
Oh, this is actually... okay, so I mean, that's nothing really important to hear. Next mission, let's go.
As of 1 p.m. today, the Kingdom of Erusia has declared war on the Osean Federation. As soon as the news broke out, enemy aircraft began bombing Osean territory, causing widespread destruction. The Air Defense Force has released a statement saying this violent attack was carried out by drones. They speculate the drones were secretly transported to Osea in shipping containers and launched remotely. The Secretary of the Navy has stated that the enemy was targeting naval ports across the country. According to the Secretary, all of the nation's aircraft carriers, including one still under construction, sustained severe damage in the attacks.
I mean, that makes sense
We have
considering
yet
that
to hear back from
two
the
naval
department
countries,
as to the
essentially.
fate of Osean carriers currently at sea. Hold on, I've just received breaking news. The International Space Elevator, which is being built in southern Yusia, has been seized by the Erusian army. Reports say former President Harling was touring the site at the time, but his current whereabouts are unknown. Our sources in government tell us it was Harling's policies regarding the space elevator that caused economic frictions in the area, and which ultimately led to this war. Located near Erusia, on the continent of Yusia, the space elevator has been under construction for some time now. The Executive Office of the Osean Federation has declared a national state of emergency. They have ordered all its armed forces, including Yusian peacekeepers, to mobilize and make the necessary preparations to launch an immediate counterattack. Ladies and gentlemen, our country is officially at war. Stay tuned for further updates.
Again, voice
Breaking news
acting
from ENN.
kind of needs some work.
Osea launched an attack on the capital today, striking Farbanti from their aircraft carrier, the Kestrel II. After a brutal battle, the Erusian Air Force successfully repelled them. During the air raid, the Osean Air Force fired missiles at the city and managed to shoot down a number of Erusian fighters. Some of the disabled planes then crashed into residential areas.
Shit.
The world was screwed. 20 years ago, the Earth got slammed by an asteroid. Yusia was on the wrong side of the planet and got hit. Hard. Refugees swarmed the Erusian Republic, the biggest country on the continent, plunging it into chaos. They were desperate and started a war, one they had no hope of winning. That's the war my dad fought and died in. The biggest nations from 2 continents went head-to-head, and the so-called righteous Oseans struck the deal that ended it. They fancied themselves the only nation that could bring peace and stability to the world. They even tried saving the Yusians, still suffering from the disaster. That's how a space elevator, stretching way up into the sky, ended up being built in Yusia, paid for by the Oseans. President Harling said he did it out of compassion for his fellow humans. But to the folks in Erusia, it looked like Osea was moving in to take over. Erusia went from being a republic back to being a kingdom. When they started this new war, they managed to get the drop on everyone. The second the declaration hit the news, Erusian forces took control of the space elevator without spilling a single drop of blood. President Harling was touring the elevator when it happened and disappeared. Then, while that was going on, the Erusian ships that were docked all around Osea released a swarm of drone fighters they had hidden on board in containers. No one thought they were capable of doing what they did that day. With pinpoint accuracy, they managed to take out everything that was military, and not a single civilian was hurt in the process. Osea pissed lots of people off with their huge military presence around the world. Erusia didn't have the same reach, but they could hit their targets faster and cleaner. And when all this was going down, I just so happened to be in my flying drag racer. In case you were wondering, yeah, I survived. I crashed in a bombed-out Osean Air Force base, then got arrested for breaking wartime aviation laws or some crap. The world went from being at peace to being at war, all in the blink of an eye.
Are all those restraints necessary? I mean, it looked like they had her pretty much tied down to the chair. Not really necessary. It's not like she's gonna run.
Shattered the lives of countless Erusians. Their attacks practically leveled the school I went to. It is heartbreaking.
I was tried, found guilty, and stuffed into a cargo ship. For company, I had some court-martialed soldiers. And remember those mothballed planes I told you about before? They were loaded on the ship, too. We headed off down south for several days, and then swung east. That's how I got here. I was thousands of kilometers from Erusia, on the opposite side of the Yuzian continent. For a port, it was dull as hell. It had 3 rusty patrol boats, and the base? The fences were topped with razor wire, the tower had a searchlight and machine guns, and a truck with a gun turret was parked in front of the gate. Its gun was aimed at the yard. This was a prison. This place looked like a full-on base, but half the tanker trucks were just big balloons, and the runways weren't even paved, just painted on the dirt. The whole place was just one big fat lie. The only reason I was here is because they knew I'd restored a supersonic plane. They wanted me to make something out of the mothballed planes they brought, that they could park on the fake runway. Can you believe that shit? So, I tried to escape. They found out, and set the dogs on me.
Erusia has made a declaration to the Osean Federation and all countries on the Yusian continent stationing the IUN peacekeeping force that we are now at war. Right after the declaration was made, surprise attacks began around the continent that have inflicted major damage to our armed forces. Forces aligned with Erusia are currently appearing throughout Yusia. The combination of these forces has overwhelmed the majority of the continent, and they are now encroaching on us in the east. Additionally, the multinational space elevator has been seized by the Erusian military. After the previous war, the space elevator became both a symbol of peace and a valuable asset in the fight against growing energy concerns. Whoever has control of it will have enormous influence over the entire continent. We cannot turn a blind eye to this critical situation. The Fort Gray's Air Base Squadron has been entered into the order of battle to reclaim the elevator as an advance element. First, you will attack all hostiles coming in the east of Schofield Plateau to stop any interference with the Allied ground troops. The enemy has deployed several vehicles equipped with anti-air radar along the roads. You are to destroy them. They should not pose much of a threat. However, there is a high likelihood that the attack will draw more enemy air support. If that happens, fight them off swiftly and establish air superiority.
Alright, this is very interesting. I mean, it's pretty cool. I guess you can say these guys are supposed to be like Russia, or like Asia or something, just by the way they're naming it. But anyway, I have to end it here for the night. I'm definitely going to play more of this, probably have longer videos. As always, thank you, and have a good night.